Donald Trump, during a bonkers, sometimes incoherent interview on Thursday, doubled down on election denialism and claimed he's doing what he can to save a sick nation. "Our country is sick, it's sick," Trump said during an appearance on Salem News Channel's America First show with Sebastian Gorka. "And if we don't win the election in 2024, if it's going to be rigged or stolen, because it's all they're good at. They're rigging and stealing elections." Trump, without evidence, accused his political opponents rigging elections, because it's the only way they can win, he said. How can their policies? Think of it: open borders, no voter ID, high taxes, high interest rates, Trump said. Nobody can get elected with those policies. Bad military, leaving Afghanistan like a surrender, the most embarrassing day in the history of our country, allowing Russia to go into Ukraine. He would have never done that, as I said. The only way you get elected is if you rig the elections, and that's what they do. Trump, during the interview, also without evidence claimed the separate indictments he's facing in Manhattan and Miami reflect efforts by his political opponents to keep him out of the race. "The numbers are through the roof, we're beating everybody by a lot, and we're beating Biden by a lot," Trump said. And one of the reasons it was really interesting, somebody wrote a very strong piece the other day, I could tell you who, but let's not even use his name because perhaps you wouldn't want it, but wrote a very strong piece that they're afraid to have me back in. That's why they're doing the indictments and stuff, because they don't want to be indicted. He added. Now, I would do it only very fairly, of course, but they don't want to be indicted. So they said we can't let this guy win. But there was tremendous corruption on the other side. Don't forget they spied on my campaign, and we caught them. They did things that nobody would have believed. Then they had 2 fake impeachments that we won, and so much else. The Mueller report, which showed no collusion at the end of 2 years, showed no collusion.